President Donald Trump, as of 6 o'clock today, I believe it was, there was an assassination attempt against him. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. I mean, that's literally what it was. Obviously, information was flowing extremely quickly to the point where it's very difficult even now to keep up with it. There's still things being, currently released right now. But I will show you guys, the clip that's obviously being heard around the world right now. So if you, let's see, I have it here. By the way, there's going to be so many conspiracies coming out about this over the next couple of days. So, stay tuned for that. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of stories being spun. You already got the mainstream media trying to say that he fell. Like, how was it? What the fuck, my guy? Seriously. So, they're going to do that. They're going to run rampant with it. It's only a matter of time. So you guys can give your thoughts while I pull up this video over,
Well, I think it's
Twitter.
very important to note that amongst everything trending right now, Home Alone 2 is on that list. So just, little blessings, I guess.
Why the fuck is Home Alone 2 on that list?
Well,
Trump,
he was in that movie.
In Home Alone 2,
because
I guess.
Donald Trump. Because he was in that movie.
Oh, here's why.
He was in the second
gun.
part.
They're saying it was a BB gun.
Yeah, there are people reporting that it was a BB gun. Yeah, there's a fucking
So
body.
that would be the Home Alone.
Yeah, that's
reference.
insane, man.
Can we start by dissecting this from a very rationally? Like, how would a criminal investigator, how would someone who is always kind of really like completely objective in his way of approaching, is not looking at some wild theories, he's not leaning into some polarized political faith system, nothing like that. So if you look at any crime that has been happening on this planet, there's always a benefactor. There's always someone who, takes advantage out of that crime. This idea that there is a single lunatic, completely free of any discourse, a guy running around and shooting wild without any motivation because he flipped, that's really the brain to do that. It's a very seldom case. So what we experience usually is whether we have the loony shooter, right? So that could be definitely that could be an option. Whether it's, of course, some of his enemies, but why would an enemy do something stupid like that? Or, of course, the guy who takes most advantage out of this, which is himself, right? This is not me. This is Caesar saying this. By any crime, you always should look for the trace of who gains the most advantage out of that crime. And usually this is the trace of money, the trace of blood. This is usually where you end up kind of finding the real guilty ones. So I'm not saying he himself ordered this. It could be also someone who, from his wider legacy, from his wider echelon. I'm just speculating. It's not really what I'm believing. But these are the three main options that we have. Whether we have the loony shooter, whether it's him or his team, or it's really someone who from the opposition. But someone from the opposition wouldn't do that because it's a very stupid move to make. Because, of course, when he survives, in that case, he has won the election in that very moment when he raises his fist.
Well, let me play the clip for those of you who, for some reason, may be living under a rock and didn't see it. Play the clip.
And then the worst president in the history of our country took over. And look what happened to our country. Probably 20 million people.
You're fired.
And that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
How many shots was that? Like 7, 6?
I counted six at least.
Or seven.
Six. I counted six.
Yeah, six.
6, right?
So
I think there's more. Hold on. Yep, 7. That's another one.
Is that other one shooting the shooter?
I don't know.
Crap.
Hold. When you're ready, on you. Ready? Move. Up. Move. Go. Hawkeye's here.
Yeah, these motherfuckers rolled up.
Yeah. You have Delta Force there.
Okay, we are watching live at a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, where former President Trump was speaking on the stage.
Was that another shot just right there at the last? Hold on.
Sounds like.
Former President Trump
Yeah,
was
that's
speaking on the
sounded like a shot right there. I don't know. Maybe I'm bugging, but
where
I'm
former
curious
President
as
Trump
to
was
how
speaking.
far away
Yeah.
the shooter was. You know?
fairly far. I mean,
Yeah.
according to the pictures that are being posted. So, in any case, okay, let's just talk some of the nonsense that's happening right now. So, people are trying to say it's staged. It's number
Oh my
one.
God, that's
People are
insane.
trying.
I mean, they're
people are
holding
trying
up
to
a
say,
sign that says you're fired, and in
Joe
that
Biden.
moment, shots are being
Joe
fired.
Biden,
So
you're fired. Yeah.
people are trying to say that he ducked before the first shot, which I mean, it's very clear that did not happen.
no, that did not happen.
He grabs his
He
ear.
also grabbed his ear.
and then he goes down.
Yeah,
The
he
first
grabs
shots
his
are
ear. He's
clearly
like,
coming from the left. Yeah.
I mean, I don't think any of us are speaking publicly expecting to be shot, so you
Yeah.
don't really know how to react when your ear gets taken out.
well, he looks
for-
shocked. First off,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
he's got that
exactly.
shocked.
There was
That
a
shock
bomb that was
feeling.
found there.
He's like, "Oh, a bee just stung me." Oh wait, no, that's way worse.
I love how the entire crowd dropped with him. Like it was like, "Yup, we're just ducking it." And this girl's like, "I'm gonna go viral. I can't wait." This girl was like, "I'm risking
my
my
moment.
whole life for this shot
They're
right
all
now."
looking to the left.
Her husband's like, "Bitch,
So-
get down," and she's like, "No, you don't understand how Twitter works. You don't get it." Oh my
Yeah.
god, this is great. Wow. So
You-
okay, obviously it's not. I don't think it's staged. You know that's cope, right? That's coping and seething coming from a particular side that's trying to be like, oh, we would never do this. we're the tolerant ones. We would never do
I
this.
mean, you know, more than 2 people I think are dead at this point. His supporters, you know, it kind of says enough right there.
Yeah.
yeah,
mean, this
I
is,
know of one confirmed and one injured. I don't know if there's 2
Right.
confirmed unalived, but
The shooter is
And then
definitely
we
a white dude. With
He
the-
is,
then we
right?
have to,
With an American flag.
we-
Check out the chat. With an American flag on his sleeve.
I would not be surprised
Hmm.
if he's some sort of like a plant or something. But anyway, go ahead, Coach. What you want to say?
Yeah, a couple of issues. If you see this frame here, it's clearly that usually presidents, when they speak, or even ex-presidents for that matter, they are people of high security. So there are certain measures that every time they get on like an official stage, whether or not you are organizing this or not, it doesn't matter. Every time you go on an official stage as a politician or someone who receives death threats, you usually have those 2 visors that make sure that you can fire to the head. So here the visors have been removed, which is a very weird thing, right? At the same time, you see this lady holding up that "you fired" sign, which is the perfect position, right? It's a perfect timing to do it. He talks about, these 20 million. So there are a couple of other things also that are very interesting. So when you are on, if you pull back, if you see the whole stage, right? You see that directly on the right there is the escape car. You can actually no, not in this one. In the other frame, you can clearly see the escape car is there the whole time. There is this channel that you can go down directly from the stage, and then you hop on the car. That's a very weird thing.